Hey there everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm not sure when this video is going to upload because I've been doing lots of Click Team Finite Tomorrow stuff. A lot. It kind of makes me now realize why P&L did not want to make a Mac Tonight 3. Anyway, let's just move on for that. Today, I want to do another review. And maybe I should have done a script for this, but no, I'm gonna wing it and let's see how this goes. So what we're reviewing is that Return to Freddy's remake we played all the way back in March to April, which was the Return to Freddy Stories. The reason why I want to make this video is because if I made a highlight video, might as well make a review video. I probably won't make this long because it absolutely doesn't need to be long. It's honestly not that big of a game. But let's just get on with the basics. We'll first do like a summary of what the entire game is about, and then we'll give our potential review. New game. You learn that all the animatronics are fixed, including Fixie himself. That makes... I'm sorry. I called... When the moment I said Fixie, it just sounded off. Anyways, you go on night 1. The phone guy tells you about 2 animatronics you need to deal with in night 1. Bonnie, who will sometimes go to the right hallway, where you can either shut the door at him, though it's not recommended. What really you should do is wait for him to come in the office, and he'll take a while before he comes in, and put on the mask. Be careful though, the mask is toxic. You might notice that there's a left vent in your office. That's where Bonnie comes in as well. He'll sometimes want to sneak through the vent, and you'll hear him coming in, but do not turn off the lights when you hear the first vent sound. If you hear a second vent sound, more like a clanking sound, that means he's in your office. What you must do when you hear that is turn off the lights. You should see a switch to do it, and you see Bonnie crawling in, wait for him to disappear, and then you should be good. Very simple, nothing too chaotic. This leads to the first mini game, where you'll see Freddy giving cake to children. Where the last one, you'll have to go into the parts of service, and you'll see Lockjaw himself, or the kid who possesses him, BFP, I think that was the name of the kid, I'm not sure. Anyways, night 2. Also, I forgot to mention this, but each night actually ends every 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So basically like UCN, which I actually really like, because you don't have to stress out that much when playing the game. You get introduced to 2 more characters in this night, which don't really have that big of a deal. Actually, they do, but they don't. You have the puppet, which, like always, you have to wind the music box from time to time. Very simple. Foxy, though, is a very different, or rebuilt Foxy, as I call him. Let me explain. As you don't know, I actually like to call the Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Puppet in the Return to Freddy's 1 game rebuilt, because they technically are rebuilt, and that Return to Freddy's rebuilt exists. So I call them rebuilt animatronics. If you think I should give them a different type of sub-name, let me know. Anyway, rebuilt Fixie, you'll see him peeking out of the curtain, but you don't have to keep an eye on him. He actually goes in a path that you cannot stall. And if you see him in the, I think the hallway, one of the hallways, that means he's ready to charge. And if you either go to the hallway, the hallway closest to you with a camera to it, or if you just hear him running, you will have to shut the door as quickly as you can. But time it right. That's all I'll say. Just time it right, because if you time it wrongly, then it probably won't do well. Anyways, and after that, the next minigame comes in, where you're as the puppet, where you give kids to 5 kids. And for the last one, you have to go to an area that the floor is not even finished for some reason, and you see your final kid, which I also think it's BPFN, aka Lockjaw. Night 3 introduced a new character who actually doesn't make that much of a difference. This character's name is Sugar the Cat. You may remember this character if you played the original Return to Freddy's. And in that original, she looks like Candy, the cat. Well, that's the thing. I'm about to get to a little bit lore about Sugar the Cat. Tyler Aston, the creator of Return to Freddy's, saw Emu Mako email Mako's candy model, and I thought, ooh, this would be nice to put in the game. So we decided to get some images and crop them in to make it, put him as a character. Use a Toy Bonnie jump scare and just photoshopped Sugar's head in it, or Candy's head, and boom, new character. And since then, people have redesigned her, to look like a gentleman. Basically, at least that's what she looks like to me, a gentleman with the monarchy and top hat. But basically, what she does, she also goes to the vents, and it's pretty simple. You just turn off the lights when you hear the second vent sound. Be warned, I think she's more aggressive than Bonnie, so just to let you know on that. Night 3's minigame. You play as a night guard. You're about to walk to the stage. You see Freddy and friends. Then you go to a specific stage with Lockjaw. Some random kid comes in and goes like, "Oh, yay, yay, Lockjaw!" Then Purple Guy comes in and is like, "No, you don't!" Actually, I think Purple Guy was actually in the second night as well, when we were about to give the gift to the 5th kid. Purple Guy was also like, "No, you don't!" Which I think is Vincent, if I recall. Yeah, Vincent should be the character, the Purple Guy in this. Night 4 adds in something that can be a little annoying. Freddy Fridrickson Frickbear. He basically acts like how he does in FNAF 1, where you have to watch him or else you're dead. Simple as that. So while you're checking the music box, just check on Freddy, just to make sure he doesn't move. He probably won't move that much in Night 4 at all, actually, but Night 5, 6, and 7, you should see him moving. Night 4 doesn't have a minigame, but actually a cutscene. Well, only if you start off Night 5. It starts off where you see Lockjaw, and you see that he has awoken. In Night 5, the phone guy is in a panic attack, where he gets murdered. By who? I'm guessing Lockjaw. You know Lockjaw is active, and he's pretty simple. If you hear some, I don't even know what to describe, some weird sewer liquid type sound, check the door light and you'll see Lockjaw there. Shut the door of him until he leaves, but be careful though. Depending on the power, depending how much power the door has, it could really screw you up. Oh, I should tell you about the door power. It's actually quite different. Basically, the door power, it wastes very quickly, but it regenerates. And if you waste all of it, the door will automatically open, and you have to wait for it to regenerate. Think of it like the camera panel from Five Nights at Warriors 3. It's basically the same deal, but it's a door and not a camera. And that is pretty much it in Night 5. And in the minigame of it, you play as Lockjaw, and you go into the office, and you see the Purple Guy. That makes me wonder, were we playing? No, we're playing as Mike Schmidt. Unless they changed it where Mike Schmidt's the Purple Guy, but I don't think so. No. I think the phone guy was actually Purple Guy. Yeah, that's actually, I think that was the case. Phone guy was the Purple Guy, and then Lockjaw came in and killed him. That's what happened. Yeah. We'll just say that happens. Then you get your paycheck, and boom, Night 6, which is just the same thing but harder. Boom, you get another paycheck, and then credits. Which then you get to see some beautiful extras with some classical music. And then you have, 720 mode. You try that, beat that, and then, oh wait, I forgot about Shadow Lockjaw. So yeah, Shadow Lockjaw is in this as well. He's pretty simple and actually not that, probably will not annoy you that much. Basically, you cannot have the vent lights off for too long, which shouldn't be that bad because you only need it if one of the animatronics is in the vents. It could possibly annoy you if you don't know which cue it is that they're actually about to attack you. I'll just tell you right now, it's the more clanky vent sound. That's when you should turn off the lights, not the banging vent sound. After you beat 720 mode, you get fire, and that is it. The game. There is no Night 8, at least that I know of. Let's just try to review. Let's give our opinion. I honestly think this is probably one of the best remakes. It wasn't like that big. It wasn't like completely different. I mean, it was somewhat different, but it was kind of like a balance between, oh, this is something new, but also, oh, it still feels like the first Return to Freddy's game, which I kind of wanted. I didn't want automatically, oh, look, we got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Lockjaw, Kitty, Faz, Cat. No, I just wanted to be the simple Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Puppet, Sugar type thing with maybe Lockjaw and maybe Golden Freddy. I mean, Golden Freddy wasn't in this, but though I can see why he doesn't really need to be. Hopefully it's in the second game. That would be cool. But overall, I'll give this, I guess this is a 10 out of 10 game. You know, I actually really like this. I'm very excited for the second game, and hoping it doesn't turn out to be Return to Freddy's 2 rebuild, because while the game is good, it still has a lot of problems. But that is it. Like I said, it wasn't that big of a video, and honestly, it didn't need to be. And I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.